build whatever you have in mind. The whole if you joined our section yesterday, you see the whole essence of everything I said was, if you have an idea, you can say it, you can create it. You have a problem, you say you have a sales problem, do a deep research, do a deep dive. Where exactly is the problem coming from? Okay, if you identify the problem, what kind of solution do you think will solve that problem? Once you have the solution in your head, you can now go about building a product. Now you don't need any developer anymore. You don't need to hire anybody. From your phone, from your home, from your couch, you can create whatever you think can solve that problem for you. That's the era we are in. So I was hoping, but I don't know about, I'm looking at time, right? I was hoping that I would have just picked a random idea from the crowd and we'll actually build it year and year before
We'll try.
Okay, like so. But no, I went on that route. I have a little demo that I was going to build, right? So we can go to the next slide. Third slide actually. It's already introduced. So he said, what if your phone could close deals for you? What do I mean by that? What if you could take this stuff further? Not Meta AI, but Priscilla AI. An AI model dedicated to Priscilla that knows Priscilla clients, that knows the way Priscilla talks, that knows the way Priscilla answers certain questions. Now that guy works 24/7. Whether Priscilla is on her phone or not, whether Priscilla is online or not, Priscilla AI is there to answer questions, close deals, follow up to people that are my phone as well as got the cold leads. You can have now an automated email system, you can have an automated WhatsApp system, you can have an automated Telegram system. There you go, I'm barely scratching the surface. Okay, over as intriguing. Next slide, please. So these are numbers, right? These are numbers from and by the way, this slide was created right there a few minutes before this class. I didn't work on it. With AI. I actually told you to listen to the previous listeners with the voice record, and based on everything that they did.
Wow.
Are you serious? So you did this research. It's got so people that AI, if you I don't know if you go I don't know if anyone has done it on YouTube, just search AI real estate. You see realtors, AI X real estate, just AI and real estate. You see multiple videos. You see intriguing products that people are building. But the funny thing is that they're mostly white. That's where the problem is. They're mostly white. If you see 10 videos, I think last time I didn't even see any Nigerian talking about it. And then you see these guys are closing deals. You can see the one for faster sales, because we're going to talk about it with virtual tours. Yesterday we talked about it. Instead of just selling a house, selling a property, your client doesn't need to be in Lagos. You can sell a property in Lagos to a client in London, in Houston. It doesn't need to come and see the video. You can, with AI, you can do your video, take it from just a normal video to a virtual 3D tour. The client would be it would be like he's right there. Closer deals, you'll be able to, now you don't need to say, no more question. You sure the parlor big? You sure the parlor gets space? No, now this guy can actually see vivid in real time. You can see direct dimensions. Now imagine doing that stands you apart. I'm not even going far. How's your question?
Yeah. I just remember that I once talked about it, but you also have to be the stuff when you're training your clients, when you're working your clients around you.
Yes.
So that means you also be needing a VR.
Okay, yeah. So what's called that level street. Okay. So that level street, you don't need to start big. Start small. Start unique. Start from taking your whatever property you are selling, whatever land, from just being basic, spice it up. Oh, look at what you can build. Imagine if you can mount this 5 bedroom mansion on this plot. Look at how it's going to be. Look at the space. Look at the market space.
You don't get me. I'm saying like, do I like? I wasn't need the VR set now. But
That's that you don't. That's why I say it's
so I can just push it to them.
No, okay. So there are levels, like I said, there are levels to this thing. You want to start basic. Definitely, you can get to a stage where you wear the 3D metal glasses and it will be like they're having a walkthrough. Or you can sell them because there are 3D tools that let you build 3D files. The 3D files are, I don't know if anyone has seen like the 3D file, but there are 3D tools that are going to be very immersive. So you cannot now say that because you don't have the metal glasses, you not let that limit you.
Right.
I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. You can't just say because of you don't have, or you're looking at, I will have to be there or I have to wear it, then you not let that limit you or let that box you. You know, there are workarounds. And that's what we're here to learn. Every problem has a solution.
Price of this one.
Every problem has a solution, and every solution now can be built.
Yes, sir.
If you get it, so every problem that you are thinking of has a solution, and every solution can be built.
Okay.
So these are just metrics, right? Cheaper content, AI content tools now cut production cost by 90. That means no more social media manager, no more. We talked about some no more graphic design, no need for graphic designer anymore.
Don't say anything. Don't say.
But let me just say something. Yeah. I keep saying this now. AIs will replace jobs, but people that step up.
Okay, it's as if you see this stuff. You see all this word. It's as if we have a plan, but
People that step up will not
at the end of the stuff, there's a slide that says AI won't replace regulators, but it will replace regulators who refuse to evolve. AI won't replace jobs, you replace employees that refuse to evolve. Designers that you don't now as a designer or you're working with a real estate company, now you know that I've cut your cost. Instead of them replacing you know that instead of one real estate company, I can work for 50 at a time because you do not design entirely again. And you can now this guy is giving you 10x what's called workflow. So yeah, cheaper content from videos. Now we talked about AI models, we talked about AI influencers. You don't need to if you're camera shy or you say you cannot appear in camera, you can create you call them AMG models. AMG models have physical appearance, they look like humans.
Well, let's get into the practical now.
I know it's a good guy, right? But I want you guys to so I want
to build something now.
I want you guys to take note of this now. Go and actually do your own research. What I'm doing is opening you to a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
The rabbit hole doesn't have an end. So I'm taking you to the rabbit hole now. So when you see, once you go in, it doesn't have an end. There might even be stuff that I don't even talk about that has been created yesterday. There are updates that have been created yesterday that I don't even know about because I'm here. So yeah, let's go to the next slide. Are you saying? I didn't even know that exactly what he just said. Exactly what he just said a few minutes ago. Yeah, it doesn't replace me. It replaces Okay, so this guy says he wants to go to the practical. calm down, more. We get there. So yeah. Today we solved 3 problems, all of the same agent, right? So still what we're talking about. So now you now go from how do I market this land? 18 million naira land now. They're giving me flyers, property day flyers. They're giving me images of the land. So how do I post this thing? How do I and Mr. Dr. Sparks mentioned something about consistency. Now you don't have any excuse not to be consistent because I can create content from May to December that I will posting every week or every day down in one afternoon or in 1 hour.
Wow.
I will create the entire post for I want to be posting till December. But yeah, it's like magical, we don't worry. So now you don't know what to post, blah 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 blah. That doesn't exist anymore. You brainstorm with your AI model, you collaborate with it, and it now understands you. I don't know, for people that missed yesterday's section, I break down how a newbie can break into the real estate scene, break into the real estate sector, and command authority in few days or in few weeks, because you leverage on tools, we talk about this just summarize what you leverage on existing real estate companies or real estate realtors that are big, that has a working strategy. And now you can take all that information, take all that social media, take all that profile, feed it into this AI model and create your own brand based on the success stories of these guys. What works for them, tell them, oh, this is why is this name memorable? Why is this now create my own name for it. You can go from having no brand, having no name in one afternoon to having a brand name, having a brand logo, having brand socials, having a bio.
I think Gemini can do that. I call it a brand something.
Every model can do that. You just know how to prompt it. We talk about prompting and we talk about context. How context is more important than prompting. When Dr. Spark was trying to create that flyer, you saw that there was a list of information.
He gave him. He said something about it yesterday.
He gave the AI because if he didn't do that, what he would have gotten, the results he would have gotten would be drastically different. So before you even start prompting, you need to feed this AI model certain information. If you want to generate flyers for Property Day, who is Property Day? What's that logo looking like? What are their socials? What is their brand voice? This is what we call context. Now once you feed it all that, it's easy to now generate existing. So once you do from the first flyer, when you come again to generate it, it already has knowledge. Because we talked about memories, we talked about AI memory. So I have an advanced class and I talk about it. So where I cover all this from basics. So 2 hours not really enough for us to go over all this AI technology and the rest. But basically this is it. It's have idea, build idea, solve problems. This guy can create anything you can think of, right? So let's do this slide. Okay.
Next one.
No. See. Let's see. So we talk about content. Now, second problem, sales. People DM you, right? Sometimes let's say you have your automated message, you are using your AI, but then it doesn't really feel real. It feels like Hannah. She's still asking me to type out my location, type out this in a full header before she responds to me. But what if, whether you are online or not, there's someone that is there 24 hours to actually respond the way you actually respond? It's not now saying, oh, well, hi, good afternoon, blah blah, ask me for. It will say, oh, hello, welcome to, what can I do for you today? You say, and to be like you are trusting a real human. I don't know if you use this Snapchat AI. You could just have it as a best friend. It learns from you. You could have like genuine conversations with it. So now you could build Motivayo PA, your PA that talks like you, thinks like you, and this guy closes deals, whether you are online or not. You say you are slow, you are able to say, turns cold deals, cold leads to warm leads for you without you touching your phone. And now that opens up what's called multiple opportunities. That opens up multiple opportunities for if you can actually go see what I'm saying, like, because now you cannot have multiple brands. Now Motivayo shouldn't just be, you cannot have multiple real estate agents and do, as you said, multiple niches. So you yourself, Mr. Ogo can now be a salesperson, also a real estate developer, but all will be different brands, all automated. Are you seeing the possibilities?
Yes.
Right. So there lots about authority. You post properties, so does everyone. Nobody knows you. So we talked about that's where the 3D doors. What are you doing that's going to be unique? What can I do that will make my property stand out? I mentioned something to Mo yesterday. So like now for the people like doing apartment hunting now, everybody is doing the same videos, videoing the sitting room, videoing you. So you are taking it a step further. you are going to tell this AI now to create interior designs for you. Look at how a curtain will look, how a couch will look in that parlor. Now you have taken for
no person wey first execute go make money.
You have no excuse not to build anymore, because if I can sit down for my phone and in a few texts I can create products that can generate thousands of dollars that thousands of users can use, you have no excuse. That's what people are not realizing. But in that era where you have no excuse not to create, because it's that easy. It's literally as easy as snapping your fingers. You create a website. He said, okay, I don't know whether I mentioned it here. The website that I used to sign up, that's all, was created with AI. You saw how slick it was. It took me 10 minutes. It took me 10 minutes, and I've taken
Wait, did you code on that website?
code.
No, just
I
I
saw
can't
you-
remember last time
I saw you code
No,
it.
that's my terminal. That's how I interact with my AI models. So I have so I've gone from using just your normal ChatGPT browser to having agents that run 24 hours in servers for me. Right, at one point, because of what the open cloud issue, they had to I don't have to cut it down. At one point I had 4 developers that work 24 hours, and all I control them all from my Telegram. I send them messages like I'm talking to myself, and these guys they have a manager that they report to, they have one that does research, the one that are dedicated in building, and this is still the surface level. This is with everything I'm still doing, I still feel I have not even scratched the surface of everything.
That's very
That's AI now. AI agents, that's what we're now going to AI agents.
They report to, like, they give
Connected
them
them
work.
together.
Yes. Each of them had
This
a
one
name.
reports to this one.
Each of them had a name. Each of them had a
This one reports to
this one delegates this one. Okay, if because there's something called limits, section limits, right?
Yeah,
So if section limits, if this one section limit wants to expire, it transfer the tax size to the next one that has the available limit. All for my Telegram. I did not. There was a time where for a month I didn't even touch my laptop. There was no point in touching my laptop. I didn't even open my business. These guys were pushing to my GitHub. These guys were managing bugs. These guys were deploying for me, and this is still scratching the surface. That's what I want you to tell. Everything I'm saying to you right now is still scratching the surface, because imagine 5 years from now, 5 years before now, 2020, ChatGPT came out.
The one is on the sweat.
You should off it.
The one is on the head.
ChatGPT of 2020 cannot be compared to ChatGPT of now. ChatGPT 2020 was so bad. Like it helped though. As a developer, I could paste out some designs and it would code it out and it was done. It was so bad. It could not even do flyers, and the data it had too was very limited. Because then it could not. I think it couldn't even give you any information past 2022. If you add it to like predict stuff, it can't give you any information past 2022. But now, but now, let me just say, but now, and the funny thing is that, imagine 5 years from now. 5 years from now, what would you tell your kid? What would you tell that you're doing right now when it's so easy to create multi-million, and I'm not even talking about naira, multi-million-dollar products from your sitting room? So you post properties, that's just one way, right? You could also, if you are marketing lands, what unique thing could you put on that land that will make yours stand out? People are doing land videos, some people are doing allocation videos, but what could you do that it will be the Motivayo effect, will be the glory effect? What is something unique? You can brainstorm it with the AI, right? I don't know, I'm not really a relator, but what's something unique? And like that, you could take it from a bush. You could tell the AI to. I was telling Joe how you can take a plot of land, right? Take a picture and tell this cloud to generate full building design, like the way they do AutoCAD and Architects, right? From your cloud, tell it to, okay, I want to build a 2-bedroom. How will it look on this property? Design it with this. Then give me a structured breakdown of the cost materials in real time. That means you search for the data of what the current cost of a block is, how much cement is, and to give you detailed analysis. You could add that as a value proposition to your lands. For a client that is looking to buy a plot of land, you could ask what you want to build on it, and use AI to generate that as a PDF and send it. That's really you standing out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is you really standing out. You don't need to. You don't need to.
the work. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's
The
crazy.
thing is, you don't need
I've
to.
taken the work of how this architectural designer.
AI is like having access to the best developer, having access to the best baker, having access to the best designer, having access because and every sector right now. I know we're just focused on real estate, but every sector. See, one thing I tell my students is immediately on the first day of the classes, the assignment they get is to go back home and in their day-to-day activities for that 1 week, in their day-to-day activities, they should identify at least 3 problems that they can automate. So when you wake up, what do you do? What's one thing you keep iterating every single day? Do you look at your phone? Do you reply messages? Or if you post, I don't know, Glory now that does fashion design, post it on your WhatsApp status. Why? Build a tool that does that for you. 24 hours. So each morning that you have to come and find perfect pictures you want to post on your WhatsApp status. You build a tool that can do that for you. I don't know if you are seeing what I'm saying. Like,
with cloud, right?
yes, with cloud, and ChatGPT also has its own code stuff, but cloud is currently the best among all of them, right? But no limits. So yeah, let's go to the next slide. So there was a listing that yeah, so there was a property that wasn't getting any what's called sales. It was the same caption, same generic Instagram post, same something located at this 2-bedroom blah blah. But now we now took that oh my god, sorry guys, wait a minute. I'm on the phone.